Hey, I was talking with Teresa on Etsy, and she was asking about how I seal my wood at home. I use an all-natural formula, and I thought I would show you how to do it today. So here's how we do it. I use walnut oil. This is Spectrum brand. It's messy. I have a working kitchen. This is beeswax pellets. I got these from Brambleberry. And then I'll take like a short squat mason jar and a bowl of water that the mason jar is going to sit in when I microwave it or put it on the stove. So first I'm going to start with a scoop of beeswax, just a little, there's, about that much in there. And then I'm just going to pour in some walnut oil until it's about the same level. You can see. I just eyeball it because I am lazy. Okay. Excuse you. So you just stick that in there, and the water's gonna come up around it, and you're basically doing like a little impromptu double boiler. Okay, so there it is. It's in there. Just gonna stick it in, and I'm gonna do it for 1 minute. Power level 5. 50%. Boop. Okay. And now, whoop, there goes the water. Just gonna stir it up a little. Do it again. When you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're right next to it the whole time, just in case there's a flare-up or something. I've never had that happen, but you are cooking wax and oil, both of which are flammable. They have flash points, so yeah, just stay next to it, watch it the whole time, don't walk away. And there you have it. This is a beautiful all-natural wax, and this will solidify once it sits on the counter a little while. Okay, and then what you're going to want to do to apply is take a microfiber cloth, just cut off a slice of it because I don't want to get that whole thing covered in oil and wax because it's hard to get out of microfiber after it's been in. So I just take it and I just go boop. Just a thin coating, wipe it off on the edge. And then I'm going to just start rubbing it into the wood like this. And it's still warm. It's not hot, but it's warm. It's very pleasant. And this is just gonna seal the wood, get the wax and the oil into all of the beautiful nooks and crannies of the grain. And you just want to keep going back and forth over it. And that's gonna just give it a nice satiny sheen. And it hardly affects the color of the wood at all at first, but it will darken with age, as all wood does. And you can reapply anytime that you want. Yeah, here's a better angle. It's got this wax, it's nice and warm. And I don't know if you can see how rich and lovely this is, but it's giving it a very beautiful golden hue. You know what I might do? Just to make sure it's getting into all of the little divots, I'm just gonna put some walnut oil right over it and let it soak in a little. You can always add more oil if it's a little too thick, but like the ratio is not going to harm it. Anyway, you look at it, I'm just, oh goodness, that's so nice. I just want it to be nice and sealed. And really, it brings out the grain. Oh, there's some cat hair. Yeah. I must stress that you have to do this with a clean microfiber towel, but you know, in a household with a cat, every once in a while, you're gonna get some on there, but don't worry, that you can take them off, it'll buffer it out. So here it is. Here's your beautiful, beautiful wood. I've got the stuff massaged into it. And it's extra nice because, you know, when you seal these things yourself, you can add herbs to the oil so that you're anointing it with something, which is kind of lovely. And then bonus, it makes a really wonderful all-natural cuticle cuticle wax or oil. So from here, I'm just going to let this sit, and then I'm going to go through with my Dremel polishing tool later, or you can do it with another piece of microfiber and kind of like just buff it off. I just wanted to show you, this is just using a piece of clean, non-oiled microfiber to pull it off after I have let it sit for a few minutes, and it works really well just to do it by hand. I'm still probably going to hit it with the Dremel, but I don't know if you can see the golden difference here. Like, oh, it's just so nice. It feels so good, and it's just such a beautiful, smooth satin finish now. And there's still little bits of microfiber in the holes, and there's still, you know, there's still oil and wax sitting in those holes, and I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to let it sit overnight so that it really permeates, because those holes are probably the most porous area, because I'm not able to really get in there with the sander, like with the sandpaper. So I really want those areas to be very well oiled and waxed. So I'm gonna let that sit overnight, do its thing, and it's gonna be so nice. Thank you. Okay, I just wanted to show you, this is a couple months later. This is the waxed board. It is beautiful and satiny. This is the raw, untreated wood, and you can see a slight color difference. This is more golden, but it is very protected. It is very satiny and wonderful. And I wanted to show you this. I found it on Amazon. It's a furniture polish. It's just beeswax, carnauba wax, and olive oil, and it's much lighter than the wax that I made, probably because I used walnut oil, which is going to give it a deeper finish. So this, if you want it to stay as close to this color as possible, you might want to try a wax like this, or you can use the homemade wax that I made. So just an aside. Thanks for watching.